Hello, this is Sierra Blue with Real Talk for Real Women and Just Man.
Hey, and this is your guy, Just Man. Welcome in, Real Talkers.
Saving the best for last. It's your girl Fearless.
Okay, Real Talkers. I want to talk about something today, and the title will be Recipe for Disaster. Okay, so where am I coming from? So, drinking alcohol and then you decide to drive. That's not really a good concoction to put together and put into action. Okay. So, you girl, one night we had a little drinks. I think we was just out having a good time. And then it was time to go home. And I was the driver. So I really felt the responsible one to drive. We get on the highway, and I could tell right away my vision was blurry. Now I had some glasses on, but that was not helping. So the highway was like empty. This particular way we was going to her house, the streets was clear. So here we is, we doing 45 and a 45, then we doing 55 and a 45, and we just keep on going. Okay, well, lo and behold, we see some cops. It's like blue lights are on to the right side of the road. And I'm like, you know what? I had a former boyfriend, and he was a cop. And I said, let's go over there and see if I'm going to call him Day Day. Okay? So, Day Day. And we pull over, and here we go. Now, y'all, real talkers, you know I ain't lying, because you know I tell you no lies. Come around to the corner, and guess who it is? It's Day Day. What? Day Day, we pulled down the window. Day Day said, hey, ladies, have y'all been drinking? Now, real talkers, I said, yep. Drink. I said, I think we drank a lot too. Now,
Okay.
officer that was with him, he said, man, I think they need to be escorted home. Not put in jail, because hey,
Exactly.
we're special like that. Day Day got my bag. He's one of those realists. He didn't want us to get hurt, real talkers. So guess what? He gets in front of us, and I drive right behind him. He took us all the way to my sister's front door. And then he looked at me and said, tap me on the nose, don't do that ever again. I'm going to handcuff you next time.
Okay, Sierra Blue. Whoever this Day Day is, okay, you need to have your badge taken from you. Number one, you're already drunk, and everybody in the car is drunk. And instead of him having somebody call to drive you guys home, have you guys following you home.
Late. It was so late. It was in the morning, like 3 o'clock, Fearless. It was 3
But
o'clock.
you're drunk. Okay,
Yeah,
even if you following somebody and you drunk, you have an accident.
you could, but
Understand the rationale of him having y'all follow him home versus having somebody else drive because y'all drunk and you can't see.
they was already pulled over on the side of the road handling probably another drunk.
That's a recipe for disaster, especially
It
that wouldn't have been
definitely.
Day Day. You would have been going over there confessing that you drunk and driving to a police office. Look,
Scary that Day Day, who's supposed to be a trained officer,
He is.
Fearless tells you to, hey, let's follow them while they're drunk so we can make sure they get home safely. Are you following them to get home safely or following them to watch them crash? Like, how are you going to answer that if they do crash? I was trying to make sure they made it home safely. Drunk people driving safely don't even go together. Drunk, safe, it don't
okay.
go.
It
Yeah,
does.
that was a
People say
recipe
I
for
feel
disaster.
I
It
mean,
was.
it's
It
just
was.
seriousness of things. You don't drink
I'm just
alcohol,
saying.
you know. But your girl
okay.
did it. Won't do that no more.
This is her confession.
Blame it
All
on the
right, so I'll go
alcohol.
next, and ladies, listen. Mine is not a confession.
Oh.
Mine is not even close to nothing Sierra Blue just went about. Okay, mine is
Okay,
just a
Justin.
simple. Mine is more of a social situation that's a recipe for disaster. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Hear me on this.
All right.
Bad breath and close conversations. You ever
Ew.
been in that conversation with a lot of people and you can smell that, like it's that one distinct, and you know where it's coming from? It's that person that wants to talk the most in the conversation. Why is it the person with the funkiest breath wanting to talk the most? Why is real talk? Because I know you know somebody like this. I don't know if it's halitosis, or all the tosis in your toes in your mouth, but something is wrong, people. So that's my social situation recipe for disaster: bad breath and close conversations. Ladies, help me out on this one. Do you understand
Oh,
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 oh. That
I think,
that
yeah.
happens. That really does happen. But you know, it to me it happened when somebody, you out. If I'm out mingling, and then here come that dude with that fire breath, that dragon breath blowing. You know what I mean? And I'm that kind of person. If I smell your breath, if I got a mint, I may just hand it to you. It depends on if I want to continue the conversation.
that?
If I don't want to continue the conversation, I just look at my girls and somebody, and they'll come and rescue me. They already know the cue. Give them that eye contact, like help me.
So hold on, Sierra Blue, you don't offer it like no, like
Yeah,
some people slick and be like, "Hey, I'm chewing on gum. Do you want a piece?" So you just toss it like, catch this
this
mint,
touch.
please."
When you open that fire breath, here you go, mint. So good. Did I choke you? I didn't mean to.
Trying to help you.
I
Trying
am.
to.
See, y'all, look, unprofessionals. Y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Journalists have mastered that when someone comes up to me with funky breath, number one, I have mastered holding my breath and breathing out my mouth because I used to be around people all the time, especially if you're eating lunch with somebody and then they had some onions or whatever they had, and
Mhm,
breath is on fire and like coming
mhm.
out and sitting a blanket on top of your nose, making your nose hair stand up because it's so funky.
Mm.
No, I'm holding my breath. Look, I'm not giving you no direct eye contact. I'm looking everywhere else, so my nose be going in a different direction. It's right. Look, I'm going to become immediately unavailable because I'm going to stand there and smell your dragon breath and listen to this. I can't hear nothing you're saying because your breath is so loud.
Absolutely.
I'm
Definitely.
like, but I ain't offering you anything like that because you know what? It's not going to help. That's
Right.
Mm-mm.
that's the stuff that only a dentist can help you with. You
Yeah.
need to
Absolutely.
go see somebody like immediately. Something has died in your mouth.
Okay, but think about this, ladies. What about when they've left the room, but their breath hasn't?
Then it's time to play musical chairs.
No
And
musical room because I'm leaving. Go to another room.
like, waitress, can we have some air freshener, please?
Please. Oh gosh. Phyllis, what
Yes.
you got for us?
You know what? Recipe for disaster. Chocolate and Dr. Pepper. Now,
Mm,
if you ain't never mixed those two together, you in trouble. Just make sure you are near a baño,
mm,
a bathroom, a toilet, somewhere that got a
mm.
hole in the wall that you can use it because you about to blow up. That mixture in your stomach, I don't know about the acid kind of getting in there and rolling around. Then you start to gurgling. You start that gurgling. You start getting those sharp pains when I got to find me a toilet. I got to find one right
Mhm.
now. Case in point, when our girls trip, we
For real?
driving. It's like, we on a girls trip, we driving. I don't know where we were going. I think we was going to Tennessee, a girls trip going to Nashville, Tennessee. We hanging out. We ain't been together in a long time. I'm a Dr. Pepper drinker and I love chocolate. This was not the mixture to have when you in a car. So my little chocolate, we laughing and joking like we always do. And I noticed a little gurgling starting to move. Get that little sharp pain. You're like, oh, and then you try to, of course, squint in your seat. You try to move around. It's not really happening. We'll make it go away. Let me breathe through it. Tell the driver eventually, I need you to stop at the next restaurant. Now, we're talking and laughing, so she keep missing the exits because she's not paying attention. So I'm at this point where I'm really about to blow up in this back seat and I'm about to let it go. I can't hold it no more. I'm praying, I'm moving, I'm switching and everything like that. I'm trying not to pass gas because it's gonna knock everybody out if I pass gas. It's done, 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 done. So finally, so you need to pull over like now. Like I'm reminding her, next stop. So pull over. But I learned do not mix chocolate and Dr. Pepper. Recipe for
Uh,
disaster.
oh my God.
Yeah, bless your heart.
Listen, I was over here squinting while you was telling the story. I'm like, hold on, hold on. You know it's bad when you use a public restroom. That's when you know.
Oh, that's when you lose all control.
I am not one. I'm not
That's
one to use one, but I'm like,
never.
you have to go.
Please do not ever mix chocolate and soda. Do not do it.
Fearless, I remember that trip. And there was nowhere to go. Remember the exit we was coming to didn't have no bathrooms. They didn't have none. So we finally found one. And just man, she jumped out of that car so fast.
It was on the cusp. It was on the cusp.
Fearless must really gotta pee. Didn't know, girl. Didn't know.
Real talkers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All of us have been in that
Oh
situation now.
my
Don't
God.
try to play like it ain't never happened to you. Because it's not happened to you before. I'm just being honest and upfront about my mishaps, okay?
Well, real talkers, the thing about us having our recipes for disasters, we know everyone has had a moment where they're just having embarrassing moments that you put things together that you didn't really think about would blow you up, or make you feel certain ways, or make you look like a fool behind the steering wheel. I mean, we've all been through some stuff, right? So we just say all the time, this is our thing. We want you to be honest with yourself, laugh at yourself, because that's what life really is about. It's really about a lot of laughs. We just want to say, hey, real talkers, just be wonderfully made like you are. And don't even think about when you mess up. Get to that bathroom as soon as you can. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink it dry. And just man,
And
what
brush your
was yours
teeth
again?
and chew.
Oh yeah, the
Brush your
breath.
teeth, chew gum, see a
Yes,
dentist, get that cavity
yes.
out your mouth.
What it
Get
is.
through all that.
Definitely.
Brush your tongue, because tongue carries a lot of
Especially that.
bacteria on it
Yes,
too.
that's true.
Absolutely.
Brush your tongue.
Definitely. This is Real Talk for Real Women with Just Man. Stay real and stay in your truth.
And this is your guy, Just Man, Real Talkers. We appreciate you listening to this one. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and follow, and tell a friend to come check us out. And please listen to us or watch us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Just Man, and I'm out.
And this is your girl, Fearless Real Talkers. Remember to go to our website, Real Talk, the number 4, realwomen.com. We love to hear from you. This has been Real Talk for Real Women with Just Man. We're out.